Ha! All right. Oh, is this and it, is this? It, can I whisper? Yeah. Oh, whisper, whisper. No, no. You'll never know a film crew was here. And
Do you have signal from both now?
are you talking to the camera or the
No.
microphone?
To Eric.
Oh my God.
Not introduce so much, but to present to you Gach with his translations, co-translations from Hafiz, and Kjell Nordeson, who will be his partner in whatever it is we're about to have here. So thank you all for being here, and oh, I need to hit a button on this. See, now I jumped the gun. There's a button there, and there's going to be another button back here. Try to get you all primed, folks. All right. One last thing. Now the world can see you. We're ready. Go right ahead.
Thank you, Eric. And a big hand to the Bird and Beckett Cultural Legacy Project. For those of you who don't know, this is an effort to nurture and sustain the diverse and interconnected artist communities that make up the San Francisco Bay Area's shared culture, making available this event for those who are not here out in the interwebs and such. Today we're celebrating the launch, Monday, of Hafiz's Little Book of Life, Gardens of the World, Wine, Love, Wisdom, Ecstasy. And I'll just give us a few words to frame the text. It is for each era to retranslate the classic, cultural classics anew. Akhmatova, Basho, Blake, Cervantes, Dante, Dufu, Emily Dickinson, Goethe, Homer, Sappho. Well, we don't retranslate Shakespeare, right? But each of these great figures are rooted in their cultural soil and are universal. And so they get retranslated anew. Hafez is a 14th century Persian poet around the same time as Chaucer, and a century after Rumi, and basically most of the previous Persian poets before, and becomes the pinnacle of Persian poetry, which is also to say Persian philosophy, because for us in the West, our first window into Persian culture is through poetry. It has been. I'll also add that if you visit any home in Iran today, and there's a bookshelf, you're likely to find two books. One is the Quran, one is the complete works of Hafiz, and the Quran may not be even opened ever, but the Hafiz is sure to be dog-eared because it's memorized, it's used in daily life. There's special events when it's used for New Year's, for you say a line, somebody else says a line beginning with the last word. So he's a window into Persian, Iranian culture from his time up to today. And so I hope we have given, we being me and the collaboration with, really I think the lead here is Erfan Mojib in Tehran, that we've given the wine of immortal Hafez more than a new bottle. We hope we've made him present for our now, that his ancient bones can dance, and we with them. Tween. Between. 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 B. Between these two doors. Between these two doors. Between these two doors. This caravan. Everyone, everybody, everyone drives by while I walk on alone. Walk on alone. To cut off my desire for life would be easy, next to cutting off dear friends. Dear friends. Dear friends. Dear friend. Commemorate the ones who are gone and those who love. Commemorate the ones who are gone and those who love. Be in harmony with the spring clouds. Dear friends, our fate, our fate was in the hands of some 2-year-old wine. Which does patience look like? And where is sleep? Which and where? In the garden. In the garden of the world. The desert is up ahead, and the city is in the dark. In the dark. As the eagle of oppression spreads its giant wings. Let's face it, Most people have no sympathy for the poor. And I behold hundreds of thousands of flowers, yet no bird sings. Where have all the birds all gone? And what happened to the nightingales? Once, this was a city of friends. Once, this was a city of friends in a land of kind people. What happened to the love? And where are the compassionate leaders? Although danger may await back at the way station, and your destination is still a far way off. There is no road. There is no road. No road without an end. Do not despair. Life's conditions vary constantly. Do not despair. 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 Do not do. Do not. Do not do. Do not despair. From shore to shore, shore to shore, the armies of tyranny rule. Yet, from before the dawn of time until after eternity is the domain of the holy beggars. Your finest quality, May it always amplify. Strive. Strive to be. Strive to be truthful. And the sun will be born from your breath. Let us pour. Let's pour wine into a punch bowl. Hurl roses into the air. Crack the ceiling of the heavens and cast a new design. After the typhoon blew through the garden, strange, 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 the memory of roses and the scent of jasmine remain. In the garden of wine, love is a huge pearl. I am a deep sea diver. The ocean is the tavern at the outskirts of town. The outskirts of town. On the outskirts of town. Were I to see your face in my goblet of wine, my turban would burst into space like a bubble. The price? The price of the finest? The price of the finest ruby red wine. The ink of your intellect! moist with sweat, hair undone, smiling in a loose dress, bottle in one hand, stoned, singing. Singing. Being drunk. Being drunk, one can pierce. Being drunk, one can pierce secrets. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask a bat to describe the sun. Last night, I saw. Last night, I saw. Last night. Last night, I saw the angels knocking at the tavern door. In the garden. In the garden of love. Such a sea. Such an ocean. Such an ocean is the ocean of love. It has no shore. No shore. No shore. Along the path of love, there is no step. No step. No step. Nearer nor further away. The tears and laughter of lovers. Lovers' tears and laughter come from otherwhere. The curls of your hair are a theater for the north wind. Where every tip of my hair, has thousands of things to do with you. revealed the secret of your lips. Your lips. And your belt. Your belt. The secret of your hips. Where? Where? Whether it's to the mosque or to a cabaret I go. Whether it's to the mosque or a cabaret I go. My aim is always the same. It's to become one with you. Become one with you. Where? Way. The only way I'd ever escape from you, would be as a candle melting. Melting. Melting, longing for the dust at the beloved's doorway. The waters of my eyes flow beyond words. Tears, my tears. My tears are falling from the roots of my eyelash. Every eyelash. Every drop of dew along love's way equals 100 oceans, each ablaze. Every drop of dew along love's way equals 100 oceans, each ablaze. Where we are the dot, where the compass, meets the paper. When I'm in the garden, of the world, All I want to do is to pluck the flowers of your face with the hands of my eyes. All I want to do when I'm in the garden of the world is to pluck the flowers of your face with the hands of my eyes. Every moment. Every moment with you. Every moment with you, I'm falling in love. Anew. In the garden. In the garden. In the garden of wisdom. I have a gem. I have a gem and seek. I have a gem and seek an expert. An expert. Appraiser. In this garden. I feel this yin. I feel this yin to tell you about my heart. The language of love remains untold in any human tongue. My words are veiled. My words are veiled the way the rose emerges from the bud. Emerges from a bud. Where is the mystic? Where is the mystic who understands the language of the lilies? Why do they leave only to return again? I asked the sage. I asked the sage, when did the all-wise make you a seer? Same day. Same day, he said, as the great blue dome was made. I am seeking I am seeking a pearl beyond the shell. I am seeking a pearl beyond the shell of space and time. I'm asking all the lost ones along the shore. I watched while my soul, escaped from my body. I contemplated. I contemplated the green fields of heaven and the sickle of the new moon. I remembered what I had sown and the season of harvest soon. Do not take this moment. Do not take this moment of friendship for granted. In the front door, out the back. In the front door, out the back. Then to meet again no more. In the garden of ecstasy, I have become the watchman, the night watchman of the heart's shrine. I've become the night watchman of the heart's shrine tonight, all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. The night of separation. The night of separation is gone. The welcome scent of unity has arrived. What a wonderful morning. What a wonderful morning after such a wonderful night. What a wonderful morning after such a wonderful night. No surprise. No surprise if in seventh heaven lyrics composed by Hafiz. No surprise if in seventh heaven lyrics composed by Hafiz and sung by Venus entice Jesus to dance. In the time of Adam, in the Garden of Paradise, the poetry of Hafiz ornamented the diaries of the wild lilacs and the amaryllis. In this garden, white-haired, Hafiz prays to God. Let me sit again by a stream with a lovely tall cypress by my side. Make my coffin of cypress. Thank you, Eric.
I didn't know how a drummer was going to engage with Hafiz. And it really worked wonderfully.
We didn't know either.
Well, you can all mingle and speak with them individually if you want. How's that? So this is a little beyond a book event, I'd say, right? Typically you go out, you hear a little reading, and you
Right.
and you buy a book, which could be done. There are books here, and there are books up by the registry, and that would be very
For Halloween, a Halloween present for the kids who knock on the door.
Exactly. But that was such in the nature of a performance, and we present a lot of performances here. And so if you feel inclined to sort of follow the mode that happens around the performances, Gary read a little bit of the mission statement of the Beckett Cultural Legacy Project, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And we do pay the performers, and I think we're going to consider them performers today, and make a payment to them rather than just expect them to live off the vast profits of the day.
Oh. What a
So
surprise.
if you feel like supporting the nonprofit in our effort to do that, there's a bucket here. You can help us out, or you could send a check to the nonprofit. But no requirement. You came out for a book event, no requirement. But you probably ought to buy books at book events, so consider that.
Well, you should buy them at Book and Beckett rather than
Yeah.
anywhere else.
What's that?
You have some at the counter?
I do. I have the counter and I have them right here.
Also,
So
there's a
hang around
copy
for
of
if you like. We're
what
gonna
book?
get busy
What?
in about half an hour and set up for a show at 5 o'clock that happens at 5 with eight or nine teenagers out of Lick Wilmerding in a jazz ensemble, followed by a jam session conducted by the Kiratana Trio, which is a very fun and great thing in and of itself. But just be forewarned that all of a sudden the place may be thronged with clumsily excited teenagers and lots of gear.
Can you make donations online as
Yeah,
well?
sure you can do that. It's a little wonky online right now. Our website's a little bit destabilized, so, you know, an eventual donation by check probably is better, but we're in no rush. But if you wanna do something today for these guys, feel free. We won't rely on that. We'll make the payment separate.
Congratulations, Gary.
Oh,
Wow.
Both of you.
Shell, Sophie, Shell.
Yeah, I really appreciated your interaction. It was terrific, you know. It was kind of like him working with a guy in Persia, you know, to co-create, you know. You co-created a whole other thing here, so.
Yeah.
How are you?
Thank you.
I have a question about Hafiz, and I don't know. I remember reading something about either Hafiz or Rami. I might be confused. Rumi, who I might be confusing. He read, was the first book that he read and memorized was the Quran?
Hafiz is the nickname for a person who memorized the Quran and all 7 ways of reciting it and all 15 commentaries, and probably thus all the previous Persian poets too. And during his day could recite to contemporary poets their poems back at them with his own riffs.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Right?
Yeah. And they were young when they were doing that, right?
At 9, yeah. Well, you know, if you don't play the piano by 5, you're never going to be a performer on a stage, right? Good question.
Hafiz.
Yeah. There's a bio in the book and a map and glossary and fun stuff. Thank you for coming.
Did you, excuse me, thank you for being here. Did you make this, you just, the bells, the bells and the cymbals?
Yeah, I've had them for a long. You know, as a percussionist, you kind of collect.
Hey,
things,
Judith.
Sound sources, and then you try
When
to
did you get here?
put them up in a way that you can
Your
actually
last
play them
Oh.
in a musical
Good to
way.
see you.
No, I left more or less on
so,
time, but there were no
Over the
good
years,
routes,
Hardly
I like
strictly,
these.
yeah.
I've had them for
Yeah.
a long time now, and I like to have them included in my kit.
Yeah, very nice. I like that. And,
Better late than never.
Yeah,
nice additions.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
They're at the counter. And there's also a copy of
When you needed
what
a
book?
little bit of like
Buddha Poems from Beat to Hip Hop, an anthology that I worked on for 5 years with Peter Coyote's introduction.
which one is that?
What book? It's called What Book, and it's at the counter.
Oh, okay. I thought this is what you were reading.
Huh?
Are these for sale?
Yeah.
All right.
Rare unsigned copies.
Rare
They
unsigned
go for a
copy.
lot on
Turn it
eBay.
into a rare signed copy? All right. Do I have to, so we take these up to the counter to pay, or
Yeah. I don't take
sorta, kinda?
sorta kinda, hardly strictly. Let's see. Oh, you taped them together?
yeah.
I was thinking about like,
That's easy to turn the page down.
hey Brent. What?
First name's Walker.
Your first name is what? Walker Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic with names. I just learned last night. It's called dyslocalalia.
Oh, dyslocalated.
It's a form of dyslexia.
Oh, I got located. I
went to Isfahan just now.
All right. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed your talks.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really love. I love this. The pronunciation. I'm trying to get there in my mind, away from all the busyness and the noise.
Shiraz.
Ah, yes. Ah, Shiraz. Yes. Anyway, would you sign my book?
Sure.
Oh,
Anything?
I have a pen.
I'll use your pen if you like.
Find it.
Is there anything particular you want said in it?
Well.
Oh,
That's a good question.
let's see your pen.
It's a felt tip. It's one of those.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it works good. I love fountain pens, but I have problems if they don't flow right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. So.
Walker Brent, right?
Yeah, with an S at the end, BRENTS.
Right.
I'm trying to work my way toward Bible stories,
Huh?
and I want to
Trying to work your way to what?
toward telling Bible stories.
Oh.
Isa bin Maryam, as well as the book of John and Matthew, and just I'm trying to find my way past states of mind into happenings, or it's not happenings and it's not events. I'm not sure what it is, but between two doors.
Between two doors, this caravan.
Yes. The dog barks at the caravan. But I also liked the statement, or the little, about the Cultural Legacy Foundation. It's actually,
Good.
yeah, I'm working on the simplest things. I'm trying to understand the simplest things.
Yeah, we learn the simplest things last, is what Charlie Olson said.
Yeah, well. There's like thunder in the garden. Well, there's thunder in the garden, and then, everything before and after.
Oh, this is a great pen.
Oh, yeah, it works good. All right. Oh, yes.
What kind is it?
Well,
Oh, it says it's a
Levingers, I got
Levenger. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they
And
have-
it's kind of
I love the
kind of
and it's just
lapis,
Huh?
lapis lazuli.
Yes, and it's got, the little
Thank you,
felt
man.
tip, medium point, and I just,
That was great.
I go through them about every month.
You made it so. I mean, watching the expressions on your face was like,
Wait, you couldn't see me there.
huh,
How about,
huh,
past the footlights, you could see me?
huh.
Huh? And then what's
She sees everything.
Shell?
Kjell Nordeson.
And then how do you guys know each other?
How do we know each other?
You called me because Peter Kuhn.
Oh, you know Peter Kuhn?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't remember. Was that the connection?
Yeah.
Peter Kuhn and I go way back, and I was asking Peter if he wanted to do a gig or he knew anybody.
I already bought one.
Hey.
Here's your copy of this.
Oh,
Very enjoyable, and I will see it on. I'm going to run over into the tavern and see what's going on with the 49ers.
all right. Thank you.
Good performance.
Thank you for making it much so. Art, did you buy a copy, or because I should just tell him to give it to you? Okay, I'll give you the next one.
You can just donate your
I forget, 60 something? It just came in.
Yeah, Peter Kuhn. I knew him when I was down in San Diego.
At what point in his